Hey, how's it going? So, I just wanted to walk you through. This is kind of a curse trip, and you can see here. This is what the start of the curse is. I was just trying to get my camera ready to go on my bike, and the worst injury in the world. I fell over sideways, which doesn't look like much on this time lapse. I wish I had better video of it, but yeah, I really messed up my leg doing that, which seems like a pretty, random injury to have. Check this out. This was a couple days afterwards. And then from there, about after at this point, I couldn't even hardly walk on the leg. I thought it might be broken, but I'm like, no way I broke it. No way I could go for this big bike ride on a broken leg. But it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And finally, I went to the emergency clinic in the middle of a pandemic, and I'm like, there's something wrong with this leg, and I could tell it was not good because the doctor was actually taking it pretty seriously. She's like, well, either you broke it, or you have a skin infection, or you're having a blood clot. So they booked an X-ray. Nothing on the X-ray, which is good. They took me in for an ultrasound on my leg, and no blood clot, but thankfully it was a skin infection, and thankfully I got it checked out because they gave me some antibiotics, and after a couple of days of taking the antibiotics, it cleared it all up. But I just want to proceed because the video will be a little choppy because I bought this little screw on my bike to hook my DJI into, but it's meant for a GoPro, and the DJI is just too top heavy. So, and that's the reason I fell down there, is the camera is about to fall over on the hook, and I bailed to try to fix it and screwed up my leg for a couple of weeks. But anyways, we're gonna check out Glen Lake and also Matheson Lake, and a couple of stops on the way between there. It's all mostly on the Galloping Goose, which is a local regional trail here. So yeah, enjoy. And also, this is the time I decided to shave my beard because it's getting a bit much. You'll laugh because I did the quick little first video here right after I fell, and I got all this crap stuck in my beard. And anyways, I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. All right, just to give you an idea where we're going to here, we're starting here at the Colwood Fire Hall, and then we're going to go down into Royal Roads and hook on to the Galloping Goose Regional Trail, which you see right there by the Royal Roads Cafe. Pardon me. We're going to go follow that trail, and the first place we're going to hit will be Glen Lake, which we'll drag along to here for a second. See, there's the Galloping Goose. Keep on going down this way, and there is Glen Lake right there. So that's where we did the first time lapse and talking points. And as I go up the trail here, I'll take some quick little shots here and there. But it's quite a bike ride from Glen Lake. For me, about an hour and a half to get up to Matheson Lake, and that will be our final destination in the video. So you can see it's a bit of a trek, but let's see how it goes. Hey, how's it going? We today are going from Colwood, just by the Colwood Fire Hall here, and we're gonna take the Galloping Goose Trail up to Matheson Lake. So hope you enjoy the ride. Hey, so we are at Langford Lake now, and it's pretty beautiful. It was nice. There was a grandson and his grandfather out here when I came down doing some fishing. They caught a couple little fish. It was pretty cool. I was hoping to kind of time lapse the ride down to the Goose here, and I'm using a DJI Mobile 3, I think it is, or Mobo 3, something like that. And it's great for handheld use, but one small problem I've ran into is on my bike here. I bought this little mount for it. You can see right here, eh? And it works except when I ride. It's just too much weight for this thing, and it wobbles all around, and the gyro just gives out. So I'm probably, if I'm going to want to do that type of film, I'm going to have to invest in a GoPro or something like that can go on there. So unfortunately, I won't be able to make you a time lapse of how I'm getting to all these places, but I'll show you the highlights like this. Yeah. Anyway, let's go Langford Lake. We'll keep on going up the trail, and I'll provide a map to kind of give you an idea of where I'm going along the way. So if you want to do this ride yourself, and then maybe one of these days I'll get a GoPro and actually film the trail. All right, guys. See you at the next stop. Yeah. So if you're wondering what the trail is like, here is where they do Luxton Fair in the background there. Some nice mountains over there, but a lot of the trail is flat and bare. We're a bit of an incline, nothing too crazy, it's not too bad. And it's Monday right now, so even though it's still pretty busy, a lot of people out here, especially that lake area, Langford Lake back there. Yeah, so I'm not really in the wilderness, I'm still in the suburbs here. So I know my stabilizing stick won't work too well, so I'll try to take some crappy hand shots like this as I work my way up, just to give you an idea of what the trail is like, especially in some more picturesque areas. Just want to capture this because I'm right on the edge of suburbia here in Langford. So I'll grab my phone in a little bit again and try to capture and not get hit by a car here. Road's clear. Beautiful. And then yeah, so keep going. I got another 40 minutes of this poor lady thinks I'm gonna ride into her because I'm not well balanced with one hand. But yeah, so we'll try to capture some footage as I get up there. Alright. So we're getting there. Yeah, I just wanted to show you this. So this is a site of the pioneer Field family who settled on this land February 2nd, 1878. Edward and Phoebe Field, along with baby Chester, traveled the Oregon Trail from southern Kansas in 1877, just like that old game you used to play at school, Oregon Trail. It's a good one. Son Lee Field was born on the farm in a log cabin in 1882, and he lived his whole life on the farm for 82 years. So let's take a quick look at that. About halfway to Matheson Lake, I think, at this point, and I don't know. I don't know why, but it's just a nice picturesque farmhouse, and a little pond down there, and I always like riding by this spot. And sorry, I was too lazy to take my stabilizing stick off my bike. It's a bit of a pain in the ass to put on off and on. I have my backpack, so that's the only way I can take it with me right now. So we'll hop up back on the bike, get on the trail. Back on the trail, so we're more in the sticks now. Definitely just by the farmhouse on the side there I just showed you. Hopping back on the trail, and we're gonna keep on going up. And you can see it's a little bit of an incline, and it's kind of like this. And one thing you gotta be careful is a lot of horses in this area, so try not to ride through the horse shit if you can avoid it. Otherwise you're gonna stink by the time you get up there. Yeah, I just wanted to record the trail a bit more so you get kind of that experience. Matheson Lake is definitely the main attraction for me for this trip, but getting there on the trail is kind of the fun too. I find when you bike or exercise to get to someplace versus taking the car, because if you don't want to do the bike, there is a parking lot at Matheson Lake, at the lake itself or above where I'm going. You can check it out, and all the power to you, but I don't know, I just find it a little bit more of an adventure and more special when you get there, when you hiked or biked or taken a big trek to get there. So we'll keep going. You can see there's some crossroads like the ones ahead. Traffic is usually pretty light, but you do have to be careful for cars, because if they are some, they will
they'll zip through here. So this is Bennett Road. You can see you don't want to do the whole trail. There's lots of pullouts like this one where you can park, hike the trail. Hey, get a lemonade up there. And yeah. Anyway, back to the trail for me. It's dusty in here for some reason. Not smoke. So, see what's up next. Well, hello. It's friggin' hot out here. I am hottest day of the year so far in Victoria. You know, it's probably like 25, 26, maybe even higher. I'll have to check in a sec. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I'm starting to get a little tired. Very sweaty. Big workout for me. Almost at Matheson Lake. Probably about 3/4 of the way there. Just stop for a quick view here. I'm gonna take a quick time lapse of over here. Nice house down there and up top on the trail here a little bit. So just take a sec to relax, grab some rays, and get back on the bike when I get my breath back. So yeah, let's take a quick shoot here. Get back down to the bike without hurting myself, so let's go ahead and do that. Wonder if I should record. I might go down this way. It's a little more bushy but a little less steep if I'm holding this thing. And now it came. And I'm gonna be lame and go down on my butt just because I don't want to hurt myself. And it's mossy, as you see. Easy to slip on this stuff if I get too cocky. It's gonna look to dust my ass off. But all the horse shit I've rode through, I wouldn't be surprised if I got a streak. Alright, first one done. Be smart about this. So yeah, even this is a little hairy. Not, you probably climbers are laughing your ass off right now, but if you're coordinated like I am, this shit is not my forte. And, oh, a little dead mouse. How about that? See, I don't want to end up like that guy there. Gross. Glad I didn't rub my ass on that. Alright. Almost at the bike. One more butt slide. Woo! It's a good thing I went on my butt. Otherwise I'd hurt myself there. See? Even on my butt I lost control there. Alright, I'm alright. I definitely probably do have a nice dirt streak on my ass, but hey. Pride will heal. Bones, I guess, will heal too, but a lot more painfully. Alright, gonna keep on heading up. Next time I see ya, hopefully it's at Matheson Lake. So I made it. Whew, what a ride. So this is probably my favorite place. You might recognize that background as the top of my channel in Victoria. Proposed to my wife here, and how I found about it is my dad actually took me out here one day, and just a view of the lake. I'll do a nice time lapse when I'm done rambling here, and it's just a beautiful, peaceful area, you know, and one of my favorite spots on the island, so definitely worth the trip. And yeah, when you're on your way here on the Goose, it's just, you'll notice a bench, and there's a little path right after that bench. There's also a path that will take you down, and you can go swim in the lake or play with your dogs. Don't have much more to say beyond if you're in the area, definitely check out Matheson Lake. Matheson Lake, not bad, eh? As far as the West Shore lakes go, definitely my favorite. One of my favorite spots on the island, if not my favorite that I know of. Why do I like it? Well, it's quiet. There's not a lot of people. So if you're a people watcher, you like a party scene, you probably want to check out Thetis. That's the most popular lake around here. Easiest to get to, big parking lot, lots of people. If that's your scene, that's where you probably want to go more so than here. If you just like picturesque views and a peaceful atmosphere, can't really beat this. Langford Lake, I think it's called, what I showed you earlier. It's not bad. It's busy-ish. The water isn't nice here. It's shallow, smaller lake. A lot of bird shit and all that fun stuff. But so definitely, of the three, this is my choice. The only thing to that is if you are a people person watcher, whatever the hell they call them, you may want to check out Thetis. Anyways, do one more quick scan of the area before we head on back home. It's a big lake too. Like, it's all the way down there. I'll step down and try not to fall on my butt. Did fall on my ass earlier. It was funny when I was trying to hook this up with my bike. I started to fall over and I flinched to stop it from falling and ended up falling on my ass. I was doing a time lapse and I did. I'll see. Have to see when I get home if it looks decent or not. So yeah, it goes all the way down there. Got some people down there. I think there's a rope swing down there that you can use too. So not a bad way to spend your day. Hopefully it's a rope swing. Yeah, saw them come out on the raft and yeah, logging the lake down there, and behind the shrub, we'll see if we can get it. It's, I think, kind of the main beach. Oh, lake is stiff. Yeah, so you can see it goes pretty far back. So, and I'm not too far off the Goose here. So if you want to come to the same spot, I'll walk out here for a sec. My landmark for this area, so I know how to get here, is I just keep on going up the Goose. And if you keep on, you'll see this little post here. There's one before it, so don't let that be your main landmark. If you pass it, you'll keep on going up in the souk. But down that way, there's a bench. And so when you see a bench up on some rocks with a picturesque view of the lake, keep your eye open for the next sign like this and this path that goes down, and then you're there. All right, I'm gonna hop on my bike, get home and have a beer. I'm friggin' thirsty, getting hungry too. Left just before lunch, and we'll have had today's a bagel, so get home for a cold beer and a snack. It'll be good. Alrighty.